Hello there, everyone. This is Omni. We're here doing a toy review. um, um, this is a companion review, I guess, sort of, to the Toga review. We're going to. That was weird. We're going to review the Transformer Sideways. Sideways from Transformers Armada, part of the Age of the Primes line that they're currently doing for this year, and I think parts of last year, and I think they're continuing next year a little bit. No, I think Age of Evolution or something is going to be the new one. Anyway, I'm going to move Toga out of the way. We're going to move his blast effects, and look at that cool bike. Sideways also comes with minicons, headmasters. I don't know the lore behind these guys, but you have this guy. I don't even remember the names because I threw away the box and didn't keep the box. And then this gray guy, and they kind of just, they're like two minicons, and you can put them together. They actually come in the box as one. I think, what is the names? I think it's like Rook and something. It's like hold on, because I I should have told you the names beforehand. Alright, so these guys are as I was saying, they come together first. Oh, they don't tell me what the heck the name is. Cool, that's great. That's anyway, they combine together. That's all that really matters. You don't need any names. They're really cool though. But they combine together to form like a person, and obviously you turn this around, right? And then you turn on the legs, and then you get like a full on minicon person that can ride the bike, which is really weird. This is the one thing I'm going to mention about this. This is really weird that they made it in this like obviously 1/12 also too is just too big, right? Not like that's like right, but like the thing is like this is like really tiny, and like he looks tiny. The reason why I was pairing Sideways up with Toga in the first place is because like look at this guy. He looks like a tiny little kid on a motorcycle, and it's just kind of weird. And then so yeah, like I said, you get these extra parts. This is the legs you can add to the top part to make a person, and then these are the arms and you add to the bottom part that makes the other person. Transforming them the Sideways is actually not bad. It's pretty easy. Comes with two of these, which can be laser blasters, batons, or spoilers for the bike mode. Oh man, how do I do this? Oh, the wheels are removable, so that makes the things a lot easier. You just remove the wheels entirely. They don't necessarily need to be there. And yeah, I think if I recall, this is like really easy to like. This is just really easy to take apart. So you move the arms out of the way, obviously, and then you unhinge the head. You unhinge. Sorry, someone mentioned about this. Like you can't see things when I do it, but you unhinge the top part, the front part, and then it just swivels, and then his head comes out like that. There's a peg right there. There's a peg that pegs the head in, and then the bike, like this is basically him, and then his arms go into the little sockets. There's a tab, and then it just tabs in, and then you have his arms, and then the arms, you just kind of do that. You manipulate the arms so that they are in the right position. Adjust the ears, or whatever those are. Sorry. And then the legs, I'm trying to remember how I'm trying to remember. How did the legs go again? Shoot. Oh, right. Okay, so this pops open. This panel pops open. The front panel pops open. And then it just comes out like that. A purple extension thing. And then you just snap it back. And then these feet are like weird. They're just kind of like that, I guess, or like that. They don't really, it doesn't really matter because the feet are just like, the feet are just there. So it's like I don't really know if it matters how the feet are. But then you do the other side for the other leg. Open up that panel, extend out the panel back again, and then what did I just do? Don't know what I'm actually doing. Okay, yeah, and then snap the panel back into place. Snap the panel back into place, and then bring out his foot, and then you have robot mode sideways, which, you know, he's got decent articulation. It's I think it's a Voyager class, so not really crazy, needing crazy articulation, but the camera moved. Sorry. The head has really good articulation. Like, goes full rotation, and then like, because like you can unpeg it, he could technically look all the way down, but like there's the front part in the way, but he could technically tilt his head down that way. One of the cool things is that they did give you a so this is Decepticon, but in the show he's actually like Unicron's like lackey, so he plays both sides. I think that's why he's called Sideways, something like that. But like Autobot or Decepticon. Of course, you can also tuck his head in. How did this go? You can tuck in his head, I guess. As you can see, I haven't done this before. You can tuck in his head somehow. I think maybe turn it around. Maybe turn it around and then tuck it in. Anyway, you can take one of these guys. They have faces on them, like big faces, and you can attach it to the neck joint. I'm trying to remember how to move his head so that you can see the other head. But you can move these minicons, and then you can make them. Oh, nope. Well, now that's broken. That's entirely broken. So that's not how that went. I'll just pretend that we did that correctly. Okay. Okay, so I removed that. Hold on, guys. The front piece just like totally came off, so that was like not what it was supposed to happen. And I'm trying to figure out how to put it back on. Okay. Well, let's take the head piece off first. I apologize. It's been a while since I've done toy reviews, as I said in my last video. So I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, oops. Things happen on the recording. But you know, as the channel theme is, of course, I don't do any. There we go. That works out better. Did I break it? No, there we go. I don't do any edits, so this is how it is. So we're not changing it. even though it took longer. But yeah, so you can transform the little guys into different heads. I guess this one was for when he's a Autobot. He's got like this head, which is really weird, as many people have mentioned during the review. That looks like an evil. That looks more like an evil head. And then of course you have the silver head for when he's a Decepticon, which you can change out the logo, and now he's a Decepticon. How did this go? Oh, I think it's reversed. Here we go. There we go. There we go. And you can put on this head, and now he's a Decepticon. So like that's a cool gimmick. I don't remember Armada that much. I just remember Armada had minicons. So I'm like, cool, these guys are like little minicons. And then I was like, oh, they become like different heads. And I was like, I don't know anything about the show. I watched like maybe like 10 episodes when I was a kid. But I think it's a cool concept. I think it's a cool gimmick. I really like I said, I really like the way he scales as a regular bike for 112s, or for Figma and Figure Arts anyway, that are smaller. Like I said, articulation real quickly. This goes up and down. There's a 90-degree angle for the elbow, which is cool. And then the legs kick all the way up, like all the way up. There is a 90-degree bend in the knee, and then all the way out. Because of the way that they transform, technically you could get all the way. I don't know why that would happen as a robot, but you can do that. So, you know. Sideways. I think this is really cool. I would say if you're looking for like a bike, for like a figure out, great, go get Sideways. If you're looking for like just a neat transformer that's like, I think it was like $40 or something, Sideways is actually not bad. It's actually worth it. But if you're not into Transformers and you're not into bikes, don't get it. Anyway, thanks so much, folks, for watching. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better by the next video as far as, again, formatting and reviewing these properly, and not taking so much of your time. But I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. I hope this helped you out. And as always, you are worthy. You are loved. You belong, and you can do wonderful things. Keep your star shining, and we'll always be looking for you in the night sky. Going off air.